Thank you, everybody, very much for coming today. I want to thank you for what is going to be an emotional and historic day here for the Philadelphia 76ers, and we are privileged to share it with the media, Alan's family, our guests, and everybody watching on Comcast Sportsnet and listening on 97.5. The first thing we're going to do today is I'd like to introduce Josh Harris, the Sixers managing owner, and David Blitzer, the Sixers co-managing owner, and they're going to open with a couple of brief remarks about Alan.
Well, we would just like, on behalf of the 76ers organization, we'd first of all like to welcome the fans and the press and everyone for coming. But more importantly, we'd really like to welcome a member of our family back, one of the best players ever to wear the 76ers uniform, number 3, Allen Iverson, here today. Allen really, in my opinion, epitomizes what Philadelphia sports is all about. He brought it every day, he left it out there on the court, and he drove the organization to win. And we want him to know, and we want you to know, that this is his house, and he's always welcome here forever and ever. Thanks for being here, Allen.
Yes, a really warm welcome to AI and his family. It's just fantastic to have him here, and we like to see him here a lot. I know all of you would as well. I couldn't help but as I was walking in, I still, as I'm sure many of you, I still literally get the chills when I watch highlights of AI's games, career, you name it. And frankly, it's more than highlights. I could watch any game with AI, and it would be fantastic. But when you actually see some of these highlight reels, etc., it's just absolutely fantastic. You know, I hate to invoke the commentary of one of our rivals, but I did think that LeBron James said it really well this week. Pound for pound, this is the best basketball player that ever played.
Yeah.
So, in any case, welcome to everybody out there, and thank you so much, Alan. We love having you here.
Obviously, everybody know why we're here. I'm formally announcing my retirement from basketball. You know, I thought that once this day came, it would be basically a tragic day. I never imagined the day coming, but I knew it would come. And I feel proud and happy to say that I'm happy with my decision, and I feel great. I'm in a great mindset, making a decision. I have to thank God for just giving me the opportunity to not really accomplish all the things that I accomplished in the NBA, but just giving me the opportunity to be drafted. You know, people all the time ask me, you know, what was my greatest moment, you know, being in the NBA, and it was just being drafted, just getting the opportunity, somebody coming from where I come from. You know, I heard all the stories, you know, nobody makes it from Newport News, Hampton, to the NBA, you know, called me crazy, thought I was out of my mind. And I always believed in myself. You know, my mom always told me I could be anything that I wanted to be. And I truly, actually believed it. And, you know, I fought. And you know, I went through a whole lot, you know, trying to get to this point right here. You know, Coach Thompson gave me an opportunity when nobody in the world would, and believed in me, and basically saved my life and helped my dream come true. And you know, I have to thank Michael Jordan for just giving me a vision. You know, without that vision, I don't think it would have been possible. You know, he made me want to play basketball, you know, and he basically showed me the way and gave me that path, you know, that I wanted to walk on. And I got to thank, you know, Coach Bailey, my high school basketball coach. He taught me the high school game. You know, I have to thank, you know, Coach Thompson for teaching me the college game and helping me perfect the college game. Well, I really didn't have a choice. You know, it was going to be his way or the highway anyway. And Coach Brown, you know, for helping me mature into an NBA basketball player. I always had the physical talent. I always had the physical ability. I could run with the best of them. I could jump with the best of them. But I just didn't know the game. And early in my career, I didn't take criticism the right way, you know. But it was always constructive criticism coming from Coach Brown. It was always love that he had for me, and I had to mature and understand that he was there trying to help me become the player that I ultimately ended up being. And once I, you know, took hold to everything that he had to share with me as far as the mental aspect of the game, that's when it took me from here to here and took me to MVP status. I have so many people to thank, and I hope I don't leave anybody out, and if I do, I didn't do it maliciously. But, you know, I got to thank my family, you know, for being there for me, my friends, you know, especially my day one friends, all the coaches that I've ever had, teammates. Without my teammates, you know, none of this, the accomplishments that I've had in my career, they wouldn't have never happened without those guys. You know, those guys set screens for me. They played hard for me, you know, and they rooted me on the whole way and allowed me to become a household name. The coaches that put me in positions to succeed and gave me an opportunity to go out there and help our teams win. Philadelphia fans, you know, for supporting me the way they did throughout my career, the ups and downs. I'm gonna always be a Sixer, you know, till I die. I'm gonna always be a Hoya till I die. I'm always gonna be a Bruin till I die. And I just want to thank the trainers, the doctors for helping me through, you know, because without those guys, I don't know if I would have been able to make it, you know, being that I broke every bone in my body and I had every injury that you can have. But most importantly, you know, I want to thank my kids. You know, in this profession, you have no idea how hard it is, you know, trying to live up to all the expectations, trying to be a perfect man when you know you're not. Being in a fishbowl, everybody looking at every move you make and talking about everything you do. It's just a hard life to live. It's a great one. I wouldn't trade it for nothing. I have no regrets on anything. People ask me all the time, do I have any regrets? And I don't have any. You know, if I can go back and do it all over again, would I change anything? No. Because obviously if I could go back and change everything, then I would be a perfect man. And I know there's no perfect man. And there's no perfect basketball player. So no, I wouldn't change anything. My career was up and down at times, and I made a lot of mistakes, a lot of things that I'm not proud of, and but it's only for other people to learn from. I took a ass kicking for me being me in my career, you know, for me looking the way I look and dressing the way I dressed. And, you know, my whole thing was just being me. And now, you know, when you look around, you see, you know, all the guys in the NBA, now all of them got tattoos. You know, all of them, you know, guys wearing cornrows. Now you see, you used to think that the suspect was the guy with the cornrows. Now you see the police officers with the cornrows. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I took a beating for those type of things. And, you know, I'm proud to be able to say that, you know, I changed a lot in this culture and in this game. You know, it's not about how you look, you know, on the outside, it's who you are on the inside. And like I said, you know, my family and my kids and Tawana Iverson, you know, they took a lot of pressure off me. I used my kids and her throughout my career as a crutch. When things were not going so bad at work, you know, I was able to come home and see their faces and forget all about it. And I love them for that. You know, they helped me through just by loving me the way they love me, and helped me get through a lot of tough times in my career. And I promise you, it is a happy day for me. You know, I really thought that this day would be a tough day for me, but it's a happy day. And I think, you know, far as, you know, Coach Bailey and Coach Thompson and Coach Brown, you know, I feel like, you know, all I wanted them to do is be proud of the basketball player that they created. And my teammates for helping me accomplish the things that I've been able to accomplish. Basketball has been great to me. You know, it allowed me to be able to take care of my family, you know, for the rest of their lives. It made me a household name, and it, you know, it showed me a lot in life. It taught me a lot in life, you know, just relationships with teammates and, you know, the competitiveness of everything. And it's just, it's real life. It's just a game. You know what I mean? It's real life, but it's a game that teaches you a lot about life and sacrifice and, you know, what you have to do to win, you know, in basketball and in life. And I just thank everybody for coming out. Obviously, if you're here, it means something to you, unless you're the media. But, no, I'm just playing. But, I mean, I'm just glad everybody that came out, and everybody that supported me throughout my career, throughout my ups and my downs, my trials and tribulations. And speaking of media, you know, I wish Phil Jasner could be here today, especially on a day like this. You know, rest in peace. I know he's looking down on this whole event, and thinking about the times that we laughed with each other and thinking about the times that we fought with each other. But he was very inspirational in my career, and he meant a lot to me. And you know, that's pretty much it. I gave everything I had to basketball, and you know, the passion is still there, the desire to play is just not. And you know, I just feel good that I'm happy with the decision that I'm making, and it was a great ride.
All right.